This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Loretta Parsons is suing her ex-girlfriend India Evans in the amount of $3,930. She says her son suffered an asthma attack because the defendant exterminated their home without permission.
Okay, Miss Parsons.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're suing Miss Evans for medical expenses and personal injury.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so, and you're asking for $3,930?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so are you friends? Were you friends?
Yes, we were. We've been friends since high school, about 10 years now.
We're no longer friends, Your Honor.
Right. So what happened to the friendship?
Well, she sprayed a roach spray, knowing my son has asthma, causing injury, sending him to the hospital.
Right. She sprayed some roach spray?
Yes, in my
Okay.
house.
You have a house or an apartment?
I have an apartment, but I
Okay.
call it my house.
Right. So why would you be spraying roach spray in her apartment?
Your Honor, her apartment is infested.
With
It makes
roaches.
no sense that it's so infested. And we both have kids.
Right.
That's the problem.
Wait. Do you live in the same apartment?
No. I go over to her house because we're both in nursing school and
Okay.
we're supposed to be studying.
Okay. So you go over there to study?
Yes.
And
She's
then
not
it's
allowed.
full of roaches?
Yeah, she's not allowed to my house because she smokes cigarettes.
Your Honor, we live in D.C., okay? Obama
Okay.
got roaches. It's a bad problem. Everywhere
Right.
got roaches in there. Every person. It's not me. I'm very clean.
Right.
I'm very clean, but it's just an infestation.
Right.
So the night that, my son went to the hospital, she
Right.
comes over with a can of roach spray. This
Right.
is the third time she come over my house knowing I got roaches.
Right. Did she come
hasn't-
over before with roach spray?
The first time she come to my house, I didn't let her know that I had roaches.
But she didn't have to let her know. You tell me these roaches are everywhere. They open the door for you.
They're family almost, Your
Right,
Honor.
okay.
Unfortunately, she comes in and basically has her baby. She has a little daughter that's 4 years old, little
Okay.
Shay, okay?
Okay, and how old is your son?
My son Kyle's 4. So
Okay.
we got kids that are the same age.
Okay.
So her little girl come over. She sees roaches. She's screaming. She get on top of the table and jumps up there and like, roaches,
Right.
like she's never seen a roach before in her
normal.
life.
That's
Right.
normal.
Right.
And doesn't put the baby down and then leave. So her baby can't come over my house no more. The baby's banned.
That's
Oh my
because
goodness.
I banned my baby from coming to her house.
Right.
I don't want my baby around them infested things.
Right.
They got diseases.
Well,
they carry all
let
kinds
me
of stuff.
understand this.
I got Chinese
Wait,
chalk
wait.
down in my house.
And it don't work.
You use what at your house?
Some
Chinese
stuff that
chalk.
don't
It's
work.
a natural remedy. I looked it up. And it worked.
Well, obviously it's not working because you told me you still got roaches.
Exactly.
How come you just didn't go to her house to study?
Because she smokes cigarettes, Your Honor. She's not allowed at my house because
Oh,
she wants to smoke cigarettes and she can't smoke inside.
Did you just tell me your son has asthma?
But
Exactly.
I smoke every time I get stressed out, but not around him. I
Okay,
mean, there's
so-
plenty of single moms that smoke and their
Right.
kids got asthma. I know better than to smoke it around him.
Okay,
Secondhand
so-
smoke kills.
Okay, but are you telling me that anytime you want to smoke, you leave the building?
I leave the house, or sometimes I'll go to my kitchen, and my kitchen's right, and I'll blow it out the window. Nobody
Right.
smells it.
How often during the day do you smoke?
About 4 or 5 times.
4 or 5
depending on the
cigarettes a
stress
day?
level, Your
Right.
Honor.
And you're telling me you never smoke around your asthmatic child?
No, not at all.
Have you ever seen her smoking around her son?
Your Honor, she smoked when she was pregnant. That's how he got asthma in the first place.
That is a fabricated story. She know I never smoked. She must have smoked a roach like she sprayed
Your
on the
Honor,
way
we
over
both-
here.
We both go to nursing school, so
Right.
it's obvious secondhand smoke kills. It
Right.
gets in your
I
clothes.
know that.
You can smell it.
Right. So
Everywhere.
she always smells like cigarettes.
When you walk in her house smells like
My
cigarettes.
son never been to the emergency room behind my cigarettes, but he went to the emergency room that night she was
So
there.
tell me about the night that she sprayed the roach spray.
Okay, I'll tell you all about it. We were in there studying, and I went to the kitchen to smoke my little cigarette.
Right.
It was just a little bit of stress, so
Right.
I walked to the window like I normally do.
Right.
And then-
Normally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I smoke my cigarette.
Right.
I blow it out the window. I have one of them big bay windows.
Right.
So I blow it out the window. I come back, and my son is wheezing because she done spray everywhere. The
Now
can
tell
is
me
empty
about
on
when
the
you
floor.
sprayed the roach. Where was her son when you decided to spray for roaches?
From my understanding, he was supposed to be in the room with the door closed.
Okay, but you didn't see her son is what I'm
No.
getting?
The son was not in the room. He ran through the house like kids always run out
Okay,
through the
he was
house.
running around.
Yeah, he ran through the house, and she's spraying, and he
Right.
asthma attack.
Right.
So, I'm looking for the inhaler.
Exactly.
Unfortunately,
So-
no
asthma.
inhalers. They were all empty, so we had to rush to the hospital.
Wait.
It makes no sense.
Wait.
I couldn't find one.
The inhalers were all empty. That's your responsibility.
You're right,
You
Your
should have known. You got an asthmatic child. My nephew is asthmatic. My brother always has about 10 of those things.
I did,
At
Your Honor.
any moment, you got an available inhaler.
Coming up on Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
I see there was $34 for an inhaler.
Yes.
34 of these dollars was for an inhaler.
Yes, Your Honor.
And later,
She used the N-word.
Okay. What did you say, ma'am?
Well, now I know it's wrong.
you're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. We're back with the case of Loretta Parsons, who is suing India Evans for personal injury and medical expenses.
If he had had an inhaler, he wouldn't have needed to go to the hospital.
That's not true.
Is that
because-
right?
No, I have evidence from the hospital.
What's
right
the evidence from the hospital?
The doctor's note. I have a statement.
Let me see,
showing
let
I
me
spent
see, let me see.
$3,930.
I don't care what you spent.
Obamacare can't cover everything.
And inhalers don't cost that much. I see there was $34 for an inhaler.
Yes.
34 of these dollars was for an inhaler.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I don't see anything.
The bottom has notes from the doctor.
Okay, I don't see anybody's name on here. It says hospital. And then somebody wrote a note, asthmatic attack due to possible exposure to chemical spray. Come on. Anybody could have written this. You could have written this while you were waiting outside. And I don't know if I'm convinced at all that this child needed to go to the hospital if his nurse mama had had a working inhaler. Responsibility is knowing where your child's inhalers are all the time.
Yeah, but it's her responsibility.
You know
not to
what?
come over
All I
spraying.
hear is excuses. Excuses about the roaches, excuses about the child, excuses about everything. And how do I know that your child is not suffering from asthma because you're smoking?
That's not the case, Your Honor. It would have been documented. I've been smoking long before I was pregnant. I didn't smoke while I was pregnant. I don't smoke around my son. Okay, and
Who is the witness?
That's her sister.
No, it's actually my sister. Her name is Letitia
Letitia what?
Parsons. That's
What?
my little sister.
Letitia Parsons.
Yes, she is.
All right, court calls Letitia Parsons. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, how old are you?
13.
Okay, so have you ever seen your sister smoking?
Coming up on Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
So have you ever seen your sister smoking?
Yeah,
You smell it in her room?
Yeah.
Okay, do you smell it right now standing next to her?
kinda. Yeah.
So she's a smoker.
And later,
Indicating you were a white supremacist.
Yes. I was a little confused why he moved in there to begin with because we've never had any African Americans in our neighborhood. I was brought up in this environment. We have social club meetings there, American Aryan Association.
That's when the property damage started to happen. My car was vandalized. Someone spray painted a swastika. There was graffiti on the side of the house that
It
said
wasn't
no
even my
blacks.
handwriting.
That said what?
It said no blacks.
No
On the
blacks.
side of my house. Yes.
He's exercising his First Amendment right.
I mean,
you
so
do
we're-
a lot of good, you also do a lot of bad.
you're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. We're back with the case of Loretta Parsons, who is suing India Evans for personal injury and medical expenses.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, how old are you?
13.
Okay, so have you ever seen your sister smoking?
Yeah,
How often?
only when she's stressed.
Yeah, but I don't know when she's stressed.
Like,
All the time.
yeah,
You say yeah?
yeah,
She smokes all the time.
yeah, most of the time.
Okay, do you live with her?
Yes.
Okay, every day you see her smoke?
Like, if through 7 days, it would be
Right.
like 4 out of 7.
4 out of 7. And when
Yeah.
she's smoking, where around the house is she smoking?
Like, sometimes she'll smoke in the kitchen.
All right, and then sometimes
And-
she smokes where else?
She'll go outside and walk.
Have
take
you
a
ever
walk.
seen her smoking in the living room?
But
have.
I can smell it, like, in her...
I'm not talking to you right now.
I can smell it in her car. I mean, like, yeah, I can smell it
You
in the
smell
car.
it in the car?
Yeah, and I can smell it through the, in her room.
Right, you smell it in her room?
Yeah.
Okay, do you smell it right now standing next to her?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah.
So she's a smoker.
Yeah.
I used to be a smoker. So I know smokers. And if you have a child, and this girl is also a child living with you, you need to actually leave the premises. No open the window, because it's coming back in. You're obviously smoking in your room. You're smoking in your car. I know you transport your children in the car. You got to stop smoking, because your smoking is aggravating this situation, and you have not proven to me that her one roach spray is what sent this little boy to the emergency room. I'm ready to rule judgment for the defendant. Good luck to you both.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
I'm really sorry about what happened, but I hope you can stop smoking.
I'm gonna try to stop smoking, but I still love you, girl.